Hi everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel. On the live stream tonight, I'm gonna whoop up a batch of sausage balls. And I use the original Bisquick recipe. They are so easy to make. Now you can use whatever kind of sausage you want, whether you want to use breakfast sausage like I'm using, or Italian sausage. Some people use chorizo. I'm gonna grab my stuff and I will be right back with it. And while I've stepped away, this is a good time to give me a like on the video if you haven't done so yet, and be sure to subscribe. I don't usually do cooking videos. I do the lifestyle and travel vlogs. This is a recipe that I will take on road trips. They freeze well, they refrigerate well. Put them in a bag and put them in your cooler and just take a couple out for breakfast or snacks on the road. And you will need a large mixing bowl, a spoon, a scoop, sausage, a full package of cheese, and 2 cups of Bisquick mix. All right, so 1 package of sausage. I'm just going to kind of break it up a little bit in the bowl. 2 cups of Bisquick. And I'll put it in a little at a time. I'll do half and then I'll do about half again. If you want to hook up your stand mixer, if you've got one, just use the flat paddle. Don't even try to do a hand mixer though. It won't mix well or it'll burn out your mixer. And some more of the Bisquick baking mix. Some people will add milk or water to it. I usually don't need to, but you can if you feel like your mixture is too dry. If you are going to add moisture, add a tablespoon at a time. It's the whole less is more thing going on there. And I'm going to mix in the cheese. And I just use straight cheddar cheese. And again, just mix it up really good. So it takes you a minute to mix it, and that's okay. So let me just show you. It's kind of a dry mixture. You don't want it too wet. But so there we go. I do have a little bit more. I can just mix in here. There at the very bottom. And that's all there is to it. And I like using a baking dish rather than a pan. I think it helps the sausage balls to cook a little more evenly. They have a tendency to brown on the bottom. If you don't like that, then use a thicker sheet. Some recipes call for greasing the pan. I don't usually do that. I'm cooking with sausage. Usually the last thing I have to worry about is it sticking. And I use my scoop because it makes it easier. I've got extra here. You can either make this into sausage balls and freeze it without cooking, or you can cook the sausage balls and then freeze them. Put them in a layer and then put wax paper in between the 2 layers. All I'm going to do is stick these in the oven, preheated to 350 for about 20 minutes. Oh, and it does help on the sausage. It helps if it's a little bit close to room temperature or at room temperature because it mixes better. If it's too cold, the ingredients won't mix. I think it's time to flip these. Okay, and they do puff up a little bit. Let me flip these over. Can y'all hear this sizzle? I hope you could hear that. See if I can cool it off a little bit by waving it around. It gets a little crusty. That's the top or bottom side, the other top or bottom. They're really good, y'all. Hot, but good. And super easy. So good night, y'all.